Welcome to Movement with Phyllis. Today I'd like to do a somatic movement that helps with our walking. So it's a good release for your hips and your back. So let's lie down on our back. If you need to have a blanket or a towel or a pillow placed underneath your head, if you find your neck arches, feel free to do so. So in somatics, we always start with a little soma scan that we scan through our body and notice what we sense from before to after. That's how our brain can really start to learn new neural pathways, learn how to engage and release muscles. So let's start with, if it's comfortable, have your legs extended out. If that's not comfortable, feel free to just keep your legs bent and feet flat on the floor. So just take a moment here. Just notice what you sense between the left and the right leg. Notice if one leg feels longer than the other. Notice what you sense around the pelvis and the hips. Any differences between the left and the right side. And then notice your low back. Space between the low back and the mat, and the mid back, and the shoulders. And then we'll bend both legs so that the feet are flat on the mat, and then walk the feet out a little wider. So if you have really long legs, you might need your legs a little wider apart. Otherwise, my feet are at the edge of the mat. You can extend your arms out just so that they're not in the way. We're going to allow the right knee to fall in. So we're not going to force it in. We're just going to let it go in, trying to keep that left knee up a little bit. Notice how that right hip lifts. And coming back up. And do that again, same side. Right knee falls in. So the inner thigh muscles gently draw the leg down without forcing it. And then the outside of the hip releases. And then coming back up. Just take note what you're sensing as you do this. So one side, the left side contracts here, and the right side is long. And up, let's do that one more time. Notice if each time it feels a little different, easier to do perhaps. And come up. Let's do the other side. Left knee falls in, right knee stays a little more up. Notice how the left hip lifts a little. And then the right side contracts and the left side stays long. Left knee goes in. As that left knee draws in, the inner thighs are gently drawing that knee in, so they're engaged. The outer thigh is relaxed and the hip is lengthened, hip muscles. So do that 2 more times. Sensing the inner thigh working, outer thigh relaxed, and then bring that knee up. One more time. Knee goes down and come up. And then just start to alternate side to side. Just allow there to be a nice, loose, easy movement. Keeping that opposite knee a little more up though. So not letting it fall out to the side. And then just start to notice if your head wants to move. So not making it move, just notice if there's movement. So I'm noticing as my right knee falls in, my head just automatically goes to the right side. So sensing the movement all the way from the hip, along the spine, shoulder, and even the neck. Everything is connected. Just doing one more each way. And then come back to center. Walk the feet back in. And then we'll slide the left leg long. Keep the right foot flat onto the floor. And you can extend your right arm out a little bit. Palm can face up. We're going to push that right foot into the floor. You'll sense the gluteal muscles of the right side engaging. And notice how you tip over onto the left hip. So I'm not lifting the left hip, just the right hip. And that knee is going forward. This is like a walking movement that you do. And then we're going to release those muscles all the way down. So just smoothly just releasing down. and then pause there. Do that again. Push the right heel down. As you push the right heel down, feel the hamstrings and the glutes engage. And then we'll add on. We can turn that right palm to face up and then gently push that right shoulder down. So we have the whole back now gently contracted, the whole right side. You can even turn your head to the right. Smoothly release as the head comes back to center, shoulder relaxes, spine relaxes, hip releases, and the hamstrings. Just let everything go in between. Do that again. Pushing that right heel down, allow that right hip to lift, sense that contraction, always making sure we never move through any pain or strain. Gently pushing that right shoulder down, head can turn to the right. And smoothly release. Release the shoulders, the neck, spine, hips, and leg. And completely relax. Keep the left leg long, slide the right leg out. Or if that's not available to you, you can just bend both legs here. And just notice what you sense between the right side that we just did and the left side. So I'm noticing that my right leg feels longer. My right hip and whole side of the body just feels lower to the mat. Just notice what you sense. And then keep the right leg long. We're going to bend the left leg. Left arm can just go out from you just a little bit here. Palm can face up. And then we're going to push that left foot into the floor. So you can push a little more into the heel. Feel the hamstring and the glutes engage. Notice how you tip over onto that right hip. Keep that right hip down. And then smoothly release the muscles of the hip and the leg. And completely relax. We'll do that again. Push that left heel down. Feel the contraction. And then we can add on. You can gently roll that arm a little bit away from you. Keep it connected to the floor though. And then you can push that left shoulder down a little bit so that the upper back can engage. You can turn your head to the left. Smoothly release muscles of the neck, the shoulder, the arm, the spine, the hips, the leg. Letting everything go in between. We'll do that again. Push that left heel, feel the muscles contract. If you'd like to add on, you can roll that arm just a little bit out so the palm faces away from you. Maybe the head turns. Smoothly release, back down. Do that one more time. Feel the contraction on the whole left side. And then feeling all those muscles letting go bit by bit, smoothly down. And then just extend the left leg or keep both legs bent if you need to. And just check in of what you sense from before to now. Notice the legs. Hips. Any sensations around the hips and the pelvis. Notice the low back, and the mid back, and the upper back. Feel free to stay here a little longer if you'd like to just enjoy just the release and the letting go of all tension.